I started barbering at the age of 13 years old. I got kicked out of school at 13 actually, and like I was out of school completely. No school would take me in. One teacher in my school told me that three things that happen to me: I'll either end up dead, I'll either meet my match, or I'll end up in prison. And I'm still waiting for one of those things to happen. I had to curve my ways. You know, I had two roads to walk down. I could have walked to the left, or I could have walked to the right. And all the people that was walking on the left-hand side of me, they're now either in prison, they're on drugs, or they're dead. I mean, only a few of them are working, but a lot of them just gone missing. You know, so yeah, that's what that's what I did. I pursued my life, changed my life around. I said by the time I'm 21, I need to do my own thing. I don't want to be working for other people. I want to do my own thing. So by the time I was 21, I got cut above breast, and it's been there ever since. They've been there for like 25 years. I've trained so much barbers, you know. I've trained a lot of them. A lot of them got their own shops. Some of them are cutting celebrities now. Some of them have changed their trade, but not all of them. Like maybe 1 or 2 out of 10 has changed their trade, but most of them are still barbering and cutting hair, you know. And that's what I like to do. I like to see people grow. I like to push people forward and see them grow. And I think that's what more barbershops should do. My biggest motivation in life, yeah, is seeing other people's downfall, seeing what happens to people when they walk on a so-called dark side of life, seeing what happens to people when they run with the wolves, you know. I could have made work consume me, or I could have made street consume me. Being a barber is very challenging. The hardest thing I've ever done in my life is to run a barbershop. That's the hardest thing I've ever done in my life, you know, because what you have to realize, yeah, that barbers not just a barber. A barber is a stylist, a beauty stylist. A barber is a fashion guru. A barber is a therapist. A barber is a counsellor. If you can't talk in the barbershop, where else can you talk? The barbershop is just there for you to talk. The barbershop is a man's stress relief. The thing about men, they bottle everything up inside of them. They don't talk to people because they feel it's a sign of weakness. Do you mean? But in the barbershop, you can say what you want, because the shop is not just my shop. The shop is our shop, basically. A man might come in and say, Pat, you know what, yeah, and I saw this, like my wife started to wear some new perfume and lingerie, I don't know what's going on, I swear that my wife is cheating on me. Do you mean? Or, Pat, I said the daughter, man, how did you bring your daughters up? Like, and I'll sit and talk to them, you know. I tried to make this a community shop so adults can bring their children here. I'm on my 4th generation of cutting hair. I've cut the father, the son, now I'll be cutting the son of the son. Do you know what I mean? So they keep coming back for a reason. The shop's been growing from strength to strength, you know, through my barbers. Thank you to all my barbers down there. You know, you're doing a good job and stuff. You got, you know, there's a few things that you got man up on, but we will get there, you know. The shop's grown with the community. You know, I go out on the high road. I can't go from A to B without saying hello to 100 people, you know, and it's just respect, man. Do you mean? You got to be careful. When you build your respect, you have to be careful that you don't hinder it. Do you mean? Because it takes you 20 years to build a respect, or 25 years to build respect, and it can take you 1 minute to a second to lose it, you know? So yeah, the shop, it keeps going forward. The reason what makes me cut above the rest, yeah, is what I put into the community, not what I take from the community. You see what I'm saying? I'm always pushing forward, like now, to push youngsters to go onwards and upwards, you know, because there's not enough good role models for youngsters right now. You know, I asked about 5 or 6 children in my shop about 3 months ago who's their role model. Some of them said Jay-Z, some of them said, you know, Biggie, and only one of them said my father. You know, so when only one child out of 6 or 7 says my father's my role model, there's a problem. There's a big problem. Do you mean? So I tried to be a role model for the youngsters. I tried to push them forward. I tried to whisper in their ears, just like I do with a lot of celebrities, like footballers, Premiership footballers, rappers, which I won't name. But I just push them, you know, I push them forward, be a good role model for them. You know, and what you have to realise, a lot of people, they take, but never give back. So I want to be remembered for being Patrick, the man that did this, or Patrick, the man that did that, not just for Patrick, the barber that was down the road, you know.